Hi, everybody. I
Hi.
hope you're well this fine week. We want to welcome you to Paper Playground Crafters. This is our first YouTube video ever. We're excited about it. Some of us are a little nervous about it, mostly me. But we're here to talk to you about crafting and all of the various crafting things that we do. We do paper arts, we do fiber arts, we make jewelry, we do all kinds of things. So that's one of the purposes of this channel. But the second purpose is really to share our friendship with you. We've been friends for 16 years, and we realize that people have been really isolated during COVID. And so we thought it would be a really cool idea. We'll tell you more about us and our background, but we thought it would be a really cool idea to share our crafting and our friendship with you, and we hope you enjoy it. Please subscribe to our channel. We have put a little bit of effort into this, and so we hope you'll subscribe down below.
And like.
And like. Make
and
sure.
click the bell.
And click the bell.
For notifications.
You guys have gotten so good at this. So with that being said, we're going to post every 2 weeks. We think that's the plan at this point. And you know, I can talk for a long time. Everybody knows that, but I want everybody to introduce themselves. And so we're going to do that now. So Kathy, you want to start with your introduction?
Hi, I'm Kathy. And in my career life, I was a litigation paralegal and law office manager. Then I started an independent crafting store, and now I'm retired and live near the beach with my husband and my dog. And I mostly do scrapbooking. I make some cards, a little bit of jewelry, a little bit of needlepoint. And I kind of like to learn mixed media and painting a little bit too.
She's also a worldwide traveler.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, Doreen, you're next.
Hi, I'm Dora, and I have been in the workforce for about 34 years. I am now retired. I scrapbook, make cards, I cross stitch, I quill, and I do all kinds of needlepoint. I am also a creative memories advisor. And I live on the beach. Retirement is wonderful. It's just me and my husband, and life is good.
Kelly, I'm just going around the screen here.
Okie doke. Hi, my name's Kelly. I am professionally, I'm a health educator and also a yoga teacher. Let's see, craft-wise, I'm mostly a scrapbooker, but I like to do artsy, craftsy things. And I'd say that it varies depending on what projects need to get done. And so, and I really like home decor kind of projects as well.
Yeah.
So, what else? Was I supposed to say anything else?
Anything you want.
Whatever you want to say.
Well, I said I'm a yoga teacher, so that's things that are important to me are friends and family, and I love doing yoga as well.
She teaches us how to do it. Lysa, Crafty Lysa.
Hi, yes, I'm Crafty Lysa with a Y. And that is also the name of my Etsy shop. I just opened it in June. And right now it has most of my knitting and crochet, which I've been doing for many years, such as my ruffle scarf. And right now I'm working to add some homemade cards to my shop, probably September. When I first went to Kathy's store, I was very adamant that I was a card maker. I was not a scrapbooker. And then I started hanging around the store and going to some of the events and some of the crops and meeting all these wonderful women and seeing all the gorgeous scrapbook pages they were doing. And I was like, ooh, I need to do that. So scrapbooking, card making, knitting, crochet are the crafts that I'm focusing on right now. I'm taking a little break from my other favorite creative outlet, which is baking. I love baking. And if this was a regular year, all of us would be getting together once a month at Linda's house. Linda would make the dinner and I would make the dessert. And one of my long-term goals is to have a cupcake truck which is like a food truck only with cupcakes. So for right now, I'm going to focus on my yarn crafts and my paper crafts.
I didn't know you wanted a cupcake truck.
It is in.
That is
See,
awesome.
all the things we learned. Sandy, you want to introduce yourself?
All right. Hi, I'm Sandy. I am a middle school teacher, and I do crafts to keep from going completely insane because I've been teaching middle school most of my career, and I've been teaching over 25 years. So I also have 4 children, all of which are teenagers right now. So that's another source of complete and total insanity in my life. And I have 3 cats that occasionally may come scurrying around while things are going on. And because I have all this craziness, I have a lot of crafting that I've got to get done. In fact, I'm coming to you live from what we have called the scrap lab because I like the scrapbooks. I've got a lot of scrapbooks as well as stamping supplies there. Photography has always been a passion of mine. I'll do a few things with vinyl, so I have a cutter for that. I do machine embroidery. I do sewing of all types. I've gotten into quilting a little bit. I like to make clothes. In fact, I will share. I know it's kind of hard to see from here, but I made my top. I made my shorts. and I love sewing for myself because then it fits and it's however I want it. I also enjoy hoarding craft supplies because that's awesome too.
It's
So,
true, people.
that's
She
me.
does.
I think we can all relate to that one.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I like the fabric, Sandy. I like the flowers. That's pretty.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
And I like the way that you pieced it too, with the flowers up here, like on your shoulder.
Yeah, the pattern was really neat. I actually made it from a pattern that was in an Italian language sewing machine called magazine called La Mia Boutique.
Oh my gosh.
So I've been teaching myself what I call sewing Italian, sewing Dutch, because there's a Dutch sewing magazine I like called Knit Mode, and sewing German because I've gotten some German language patterns. Ironically, of course, I took French and have yet to actually get a pattern that had French on it and did not also have English.
Yeah, they speak English over there.
No. There's a pattern company that's based in Quebec that all their directions are in French and English, so I don't need to worry about the French. But
Up in Quebec, eh?
Okay,
Yeah, there's
y'all,
something
I'm
about
moving
that.
us on beyond language.
Sorry.
We have a lot to talk about tonight. Okay, so I am Rebecca. I am a social worker by profession, and my role right now is I teach social work at a local university. I've done that for a really long time. I seem to rotate through crafts, my most current one being making YouTube videos. But
oh, I forgot I cross stitch too. Sorry.
okay.
Sandy's the overachiever of the group.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she is.
That's
So
right.
let's see. I make jewelry. I made what I'm wearing. I cross stitch. I have started sewing again during COVID-19, which is really weird to me. I crochet a lot. And I'm also the mother of 2 teenagers, one who is in college but home, and one who is a sophomore in high school but home. We're all home.
Yeah, everybody's home.
Yeah, so it's nice to meet y'all, and you'll get to know all of us more. I do want to say that not everybody is here.
That's
So the posse, or the passe, is
Posse.
would say, is probably, there's 16 or so of us. I didn't even count the whole list, but there's a bunch of us.
Yeah.
Some people were feeling a little shy and uncertain about doing a YouTube video, so we'll see if they join us in the coming weeks. Some people just weren't available tonight, so when you watch the video, you'll see people kind of coming and going based on our schedules, but hopefully there'll be more of us at some point. So Kathy, I'm going to turn it over to you. You can tell we have a little bit of a schedule here tonight, just so we bring a little structure to this, or it gets to be absolute chaos, which is also really fun though. Kathy, I'm going to turn it over to you because Kathy really is, we're together because of Kathy.
We're here.
Yeah.
We're here because of Kathy. And so we thought that it was important for Kathy to share a little bit of the history of our group.
Okay, well, you all are definitely the highlight in my life. You heard Lysa talking about the store, and it was called Paper Playground. It was once a creative space in a physical building, and now the store is closed since I'm retired. And we've met since the store closed at each other's homes, retreat venues, vacation spots, and now with COVID, we're doing Zoom because we can't do all the rest of the fun things.
Yeah.
And our lives have changed, our tastes have changed, our crafting skills have evolved, and we're still together after all this time. As Rebecca said, it's almost 16 years.
Yeah.
So support each other and encourage and champion each other through all our craft stuff and whatever else life throws at us, which has been a lot over 16 years.
Yeah.
And so we'll hope you'll join us on our journey. It's fun. We love each other, and we'll love you too.
That was really nice. We'll try not to cry. It has been a long time. And so we have actually been doing this now since COVID started. Lysa, do you have a sign for this week? How many weeks we have actually
I don't, but I believe it is 23. 23.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. 23.
23.
Wow.
Yeah, last month was 5, last week was 5 months. So I had that sign, but I did not make a sign this time, but yes, 23 weeks.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
It's crazy.
But, you know, it was Rebecca that was the one that put out the call and said, hey, everybody, this is crazy. Let's all meet on Saturday and let's talk. And so we started doing that. And then she said, do you want to do it again? And we were like, yeah, let's keep doing it. So we keep on keeping on.
Totally.
We sure do. So this is the bringing together of our meetings and YouTube, our newfound passion of YouTube, and all of the things we've been dealing with during COVID. So tonight I'm going to facilitate for tonight, just so we have a little bit of rolling along here. So what has everybody been doing? What are you up to?
First week of school.
Yeah.
Actually, I already feel like a YouTuber because I'm teaching 7th grade online right now because we're all virtual. So it kind of has that YouTube vibe to it, but it's just as busy as if I was in the building with the kids, and still fun to teach. But I don't have enough craft time.
None of us ever have enough craft
Never have enough time for craft.
No, but I'm like really feeling stressed. That's why I had to go touch the fabric today.
Sandi and I were both in the local quilting shop at the same time. We ran into each other today.
Oh.
And but
So jealous. I am so jealous. I love that store.
Dora, you should still come up and go. You know, they've kept it pretty safe.
yeah,
That's
I
good.
totally feel safe going. I feel so much safer going in there than I do a lot of places, because pretty much everybody that was in there was in a higher risk group and seemed to be, you know, behaving in a safe manner. And the store was, everything was spread out anyway, and there were so many pretty fabrics.
I actually think the crafting stores have done pretty well during COVID. I don't know. Some of them have. I mean, I certainly have been doing my part.
Oh, yeah. I have totally been supporting.
Curbside pickup. I call up Michael's or Joanne's or go online and order, and then I just do curbside pickup, and I pull up and I call and I go, I'm here, and they go, okay, and they come out and they throw it in my car and run away, and I'm like, okay, thank you.
Maybe that'll be a new thing that they just keep doing once COVID is over. Right?
I'm hoping that a lot of places will just keep on doing that. You know, that it's everybody's kind of gotten used to it. It's kind of convenient. I mean, I would like to be able to go in some places again, but for right now, if you can throw it in my car, I'm happy.
Yeah, Joanne's I've been comfortable going into.
I have too.
But I think also somehow, like, people that are crafty, I think are more likely to have made a mask.
That's right.
And I just feel like I'm with some of my people, so so I can deal with that. But I still have been sure to frequent a lot of my favorite online small vendors, and
Absolutely.
yeah,
It's a good new reason to shop.
Yeah,
That's right.
it's a good thing to do when you're, you know, when you want new things, but going to the mall is not really a good option.
Wow.
You know, it's like let's make stuff. So that really has been an upside of this.
For sure. What about y'all down at the beach? What you been up to?
Go, Dora.
Scrapbooking, just reorganizing this craft room has been a project. I've been doing this since October of 2019. Excuse me. I have come to the realization that I just have too much stuff.
No.
No.
I'll let it work, but I can't. Anyway,
So Dora,
my
are you
husband
starting to
is
get rid of
very afraid to come in this room because he's afraid he will not make it out alive. Doesn't have any insurance, but until he gets insurance, then I'll make sure he doesn't get out alive. But just exercising, it's been sunny, it's been great. The weather's starting to cool down here on the beach, so that's nice. The humidity level's not as bad. And it's, I mean, oh my gosh, this is, I never thought retirement was going to be like this. It's awesome.
jealous?
Yeah.
Oh, no. You look suntan.
Yeah, I mean, I'm outside walking in the water.
Oh, that's
I'm all over it.
good life.
Yeah.
I'm jealous. Kath, how about you?
Well, I actually had a busy week this week. I did my little volunteer stint for 3 hours downtown, and that was fine. I'm very safe there. We require masks, and nobody's real up against me, so that's good. And we did go to dinner with a couple of my ladies' lunch group friends and the husbands one night. And that was fun. And there was us and 8 other people in the entire restaurant.
Wow.
And I think we were all fine. Everybody appeared to be fine and careful. So that was good. And then yesterday I actually went to lunch with another friend of mine, and they're in a restaurant where there were only 4 other people besides us for a birthday lunch. And we wore our masks in, and we took them off, and we sat down, and then we had our lunch and left. So I think everything is good. We were well behaved and careful, but it was really nice to see people in real life.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed that. Oh, and then last night we went around the corner to the neighbors and socially distanced around their driveway and had a glass of wine.
Oh.
So we had a little happy hour, and that was fun too. So I've just like been a social butterfly this week, which is really different from the usual week. So
It's been, yeah.
yeah.
Good.
Kelley, Lisa, what do y'all got going on?
Well, we had Friday at Steph's school. My daughter's a senior this year, and so they had a senior parade in the afternoon, and we all made posters, and they decorated around the stadium, and we decorated the car, and then all the cars drove through, and they gave them a piece of paper to write their name and what they missed about school, and then we went up and we handed it to the guy, and then he told the guy up in the announcer booth, and he was like, and this is Stephanie Ford. I was like, okay, hi. And she didn't like that because she's very introverted. She's just like, eh.
But she had a fabulous sign on the car.
Yeah. It had her name on the car.
That you made.
And so we just got to drive around the track, and all the teachers were out, and they were all waving and saying hi. And so it was really cool to, like you said, Kath, just to like see people, like familiar people that I know, and like, oh, hi, but see them from a safe distance away in a car with a mask on. So, but yeah, I hadn't, we hadn't been to the school in like a long time. So it was really kind of nice to be back there and to be actually back on the ground and see other students, other seniors that she knew. We'd wave at the other people that we knew and stuff. They were as they were driving around or driving by. So it was we were just really hoping the weather would not literally rain on their parade, and it did not.
Good.
That was awesome.
Can't believe Stephanie's a senior.
I know.
I'm a senior too this year.
You do.
Yeah, we got.
And this makes me sick because I saw these children when they were infants.
Right, right.
I was gonna say, I think I met you at the other scrapbook store that we started
Yes.
going to, and the one that's a senior, and technically he's a super senior because it's an early college high school. So he's going to graduate with his associate's degree and his high school diploma, like a 5-year deal. But he was like a newborn.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I had him in the stroller, and I remember somebody from that store being kind of somebody was cool about it, and somebody else was like, "You can't do that."
Not
You
at
were always
my
cool, and
store, at another store.
Yeah, no. Kathy's store was cool because
He was
when my
baby
youngest
friendly.
2 children were newborns, I just set them right on the table when we were cropping, and it was all good, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I had a really fun thing happen this week.
Yes.
You tell.
I was sitting in the living room and the doorbell rang, and when I got up and went to the front porch, there was a present waiting for me,
Ooh.
and I have the present here to show you.
Oh, look.
Oh, how cute.
Audrey's been there.
Audrey K.
Aw.
Okay, I love the cats. That is adorable.
And there, I don't know where I put the little tag. There was a sweet little tag that she made too, but it's moved off of my pile. Yeah, so Audrey brought me the so in the floss tube world, this is called Stitchy Kindness, and these are for my stitching projects. Is that just not the sweetest thing ever? I was
That's
adorable.
adorable.
so
Project bags for days.
I know, I love project bags. I don't know where I put the little tag that she made, but that was really sweet. So Audrey, I know you're going to watch this. Thank you very much. I love my bags and my very first Stitchy Kindness.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
So Cal, what's going on with you?
Well, it's just been an eventful week. Y'all know that we took our firstborn to college last Saturday, a week ago. So it has been an adjustment to get used to a house with only one teenager instead of 2.
Yeah.
And it's been interesting since 2 other schools in the university system in our state, which my daughter is now part of. 2 other schools have gone entirely online. So fingers crossed that she and the other students at her school can stay there. We'll see. But she's doing really well. I've FaceTimed with her several times, and she seems to be doing great. My husband said today, because her school is at the beach, and I think she's gone to the beach, if not every day, almost every day.
Of course.
But that's better than going to a big party. At the beach, you can social distance. You're outside.
Yes. So she is being safe. But yeah, it's nice. And so she's met some other. She does not have a car. I guess there might be shuttles, and I saw there's a parents Facebook group for parents of students at this university, and I saw some of the parents saying, my daughter wants to bike to the beach. Is that safe? And how far is that? But
That's
anyway,
far.
yeah, that's what some of the parents were saying.
Far,
It's a way.
Yeah, that is a bit of a ride.
Yeah.
And not
So-
down that road either.
Yeah. And that's the thing too. But fortunately, my daughter is not doing any of that. So, but she's doing well. And the other thing that I was thinking of you guys today as I was working, remember a few weeks ago, I told you about that table that I got like ages and ages ago at the craft store that I want to refinish for my craft room.
Yeah.
So several weeks ago, I started refinishing it, and today I finished sanding it and like separated the apron and the legs, took them apart. So I I started taking pictures of it. So like when I'm done, I can like show you the before.
Oh, cool. The
Oh,
process.
good.
Nice.
So
I love that.
So, yeah. So I feel good that I'm making progress. So
Cool.
Awesome.
Very cool.
All right, y'all, let's move into the crafting segment of our little YouTube video here. So we're going to start out with FFOs, which before I was a YouTuber, I called foofas, but then Mary told me I couldn't call it that. So
Because it was a bad word in some language or another.
It sounds questionable anyway.
I know. So they're FFOs, which stand for fully finished objects. And I took notes on who had them, but of course you think, so I think I have FFOs, Sandi and Kathy have FFOs tonight. And
Actually,
Lysa.
I don't.
Oh, see, I got this really bad.
It's okay.
With Kelley, you switch her with me.
My notes stink.
It's
So
Lysa.
Lysa, are
It's
you ready
Lysa.
to show your
I'm ready
FFO?
to show mine, yes. I
Okay.
just wanted to show you, these are my curly cat toys that I made for
Oh,
my
this is
Etsy shop.
adorable.
And they're just all different colors of cotton yarn, because cotton yarn
They're cute.
is more durable and it's safer for the cats because it's a natural fiber. And I wanted to say that I just sold another one this afternoon.
Yeah.
Good.
Very excited.
I'm definitely gonna get one. I'm gonna have you show me those better later because I need some more toys for Psycho Kitty.
That's what I figured, yeah.
Well, and just so everybody knows, Lysa's Etsy shop is linked down in the description below, down there. So if anybody's interested in checking it out.
Not
Those
up
are cute. What yarn did you use, Lysa?
just different cotton yarns. I think most of it was the, what is it called? Peaches and cream,
Uh-huh.
you know, and then there was some, we'll just say that that's what it was. It was mostly that.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Kathy, what do you got for us tonight?
Oh, I finished this.
I can't wait to see.
It's a 2-pager, so I'm not sure how to show it to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Show us one at a time, maybe.
All right, this is page 1. Can
Oh,
There.
There you go.
oh yeah.
Really, can you see it at all?
Yeah.
That's pretty.
And then the other page is some more stuff at the place where we stayed,
Yep.
and the name of it's up top.
I love the fonts.
Yeah.
And the colors are, the colors of the paper and the flowers and the letters and everything go really, really good with the architecture over there. So,
Yes.
So I don't know if everybody caught, this is on your trip to Italy.
yeah.
Was
yeah.
it Tuscany?
Yes.
Because that's what the colors reminded me of. Was
Yes.
Tuscany.
All that kind of
Yeah.
ochre and
Yeah.
yellow brick, old, yes. And the skinny trees and yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's the album I'm working on now.
And what paper line are you using?
Actually, that is a basic gray, no longer in business, and a Daisy D's, which are no longer in business. So I'm in my stash.
Perfect.
Classic scrapbook paper, Kathy.
Yes,
Classic.
absolutely fabulous.
And
Yes.
you know, plenty of people have that because
Yes, they do, especially in this gang.
Oh yeah, especially in our group.
Yep.
yeah, every time I hear about people trying to like Marie Kondo their stuff, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
it all brings me joy and it's all staying.
That's everything else other than, other
Yeah.
than scrapbook
Kondo
paper.
book and keep
Yeah.
all the scrapbook stuff.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I told somebody I thought I was a hamster in a former life because if it's paper, I'm all over it. It doesn't matter if it's a book, if it's
I
stationery,
know.
if it's scrapbook paper, if it's no matter what, if it's paper, I love it.
I know. We all do. That's what's
Yeah.
so sad.
It's
Doreen, what do you got tonight? Yeah.
Well, I needed to make something quick for a friend, and I just wanted to let her know that I was thinking about her. So,
a
Okay.
card.
hard.
Nice,
Now,
nice.
unfortunately, the paper is all scraps. I have a large moving size box filled with scraps. Color order.
It's really a wardrobe box.
And then the flowers are from this company.
Prima.
Rima.
Oh yeah, love Prima.
So I use those. And then I don't know if you could see it, but I used the yellow leaf,
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
and
Hanging off there.
it's from this set of Sis Thinlets.
Ah yeah.
And there it is.
Yep.
And then the
Nice.
fonts, and I love these. Thinking of You, it's from Sizzix.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
All these, love them.
Yep.
So,
I never got into those. I think I stopped scrapbooking before those got to be really popular.
yeah, and then the gems you could get anywhere. You can get them at Walmart, Hobby Lobby, blah, blah, blah. And of course, I have my own stamp made.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get one of those. Dora.
I love it. I got it
Get one
through
of those.
Current Catalog. I
Yeah.
love it.
Yep.
And
Love
it's so easy. So I think she's going to love this.
Yeah.
I'm sure she will.
She was
Yeah.
kind of down in the dumps. So something quick and easy. So I got a little crazy and I must have made about 15 of them.
Mhm.
Good.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. So
Then
I'm
you're
ready.
all set.
So let me know when you're not feeling good. I'll send you one.
Okay.
All right, so I've got a couple FFOs to show too, and I showed you the starts of these already, but I fully finished
them.
my first cross stitch thing. I'm so thrilled. See
Oh,
there.
that's so cute.
That's
It's a
adorable.
pumpkin.
Terrible.
Yes.
That's
So let's see. So I made a few little notes about this. The pattern was from the ghost was from the 2012 issue of Just Cross Stitch, and this pumpkin, this wooden pumpkin, is from Hobby Lobby, and I actually got two of them. This isn't going to come in very well, but I got two of them. I got.
the camera.
There you go.
There you go.
There.
Is that good? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that is better, isn't it?
Yeah,
Now
yeah,
you can
yeah.
really see it.
Was there a little black cat?
horrible.
There's
Yeah.
a little black
It's
cat.
terrible.
The little black cat. Yep. So the pumpkin I got at Hobby Lobby, and they had them. I just recently got these, and they were in white and orange. And the original pumpkin, before I glued this on, had a little sign on it that said "Hello Fall" that I actually thought was really tacky. So I took that off. This is on 14 count. It's called Eek. It's a Halloween Ada, 14 count Ada. It's actually
Ada, for those of us.
Ada is a cross stitch fabric where you can pretty easily see the holes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what
Um,
I'm working on too.
Yep.
It's
yeah.
very good. It's very easy to use.
So the Ada was actually a salmon color. It's not picking up quite the right
Get
color.
an orange
Yeah.
tint off of
Yeah,
it.
it's a kind of a light peach, and the floss were weak, just dye works floss in all the called for colors. So, and then the pumpkin actually came with the green metal leaf and the burlap bow, and then I hot glue dotted the gingham one on there. So
Nice.
I'm pretty pleased with myself for my
You should
first
be.
Adorable.
cross stitch project. Then the second thing, I was very busy last weekend. I made some more project bags.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh,
You did.
So, yeah. Now, so you know,
oh.
Oh, adorable.
That's cute with the puppy dog.
mhm,
So
and
cute.
they all have a little dog charm on them.
Oh, little paw
Oh,
print.
geez.
Uh-huh. And I won't show them all, but I make them in 4 different sizes just for me. You know, I don't know why do I need all these project bags, but I have a lot of projects, a lot of whips, a lot of things, but they are super fun and super easy to make. And the pattern is from YouTube, actually. It's called Jen's Crafts.
Uh-huh.
And if you search on YouTube for Jen's Crafts project bags, she has all the directions there. So it's really easy. They're really easy to make. Well, that's it.
Okay.
All right. Does anybody else have a FFO?
Mm-mm.
Okay. FOs. Who had an
FOs.
FOs?
I did.
And Lysa and Dora. Okay. So Sandi, you go first.
Okay, I actually have a couple. First thing, this is a sewing one. This is the pattern I was using. It's McCall's 78.99, and I was making the top that's seen right here on the model.
Mhm.
It's, I show you the technical drawing on the back. It's this one. So it has kind of, and the only reason this is finished but not quite finished is I'm going to add a snap for the closure at the back. and it is like kind of a scuba knit. Kind of
Mm.
reminded me a little of like some of the Crown and Ivy or Lily Pulitzer kind of
Yeah.
prints, and you know, something that would be comfortable and professional for work, but you know, something quick and fun. I just didn't do the snap yet. I'm like, what am I waiting on? And I'm going to show I'm working on a series of cross-stitch cats. And these are off of some Etsy patterns from a seller called Awesome Pattern Studio that I discovered because they published a calendar, and this pattern was in the calendar.
Oh.
I love cats. Absolutely adore them. So I made that. And then I was looking for some more projects to do, particularly during COVID. And so I found this one from the same designer.
So I just want to say that Sandi cross-stitched both of those in the same amount of time it took me to do the ghost.
Yeah. Very proficient, very prolific.
I have
It's unbelievable.
issues. I'm a fast, look, I'm a fast crafter. I'm fast at a lot of things because I was always that annoying kid at school that got the test finished first and got an A and you hated them. And sorry.
I've been doing this
Sorry, not
one for
sorry.
5 years, sister.
Yeah.
5 years.
I feel you. Because I had one, no, I do have one that is a finished object that I did have. It took me 3 years only because I started it and kind of got bogged down. And ironically, it's this one. Nevertheless, she persisted.
That's
You
right.
didn't persist in that
I
one.
started this one in 2017, but I made myself finish this one when I decided to get back into cross stitching, like around the end of March, beginning of April. Surprise, something to do during quarantine. So I did finally persist and finish that, and I made its companion piece. These are both off Etsy. Well-behaved women rarely make history.
Yeah.
And I made this one too, Stay Golden, because the Golden Girls are like friendship goals, and we can be just as snarky at times.
Oh yeah, we have those.
Yeah. Well, someday we'll tell you about what happened with us at Archivers.
Let's save that for another day.
We are doing
Yeah,
for
let's say
another
that
time.
for another day.
Tease.
Let them get to know us first.
Yeah.
You know, I think I'm just looking for a second because I always feel like I have more things, but this has been a really busy first week of school, so those are my finished
So
objects.
she only has 8 projects this week.
Yeah.
Real busy, so she only got about 20 things done. But
Well, I got some whips and some plans. And
University. Well, yeah, we got those. Okay, Doreen, what do you have that's almost
Almost.
All right, so I started this 5 years ago.
back it up a little bit. No, back. Further back.
Toward you.
Toward you.
There. Oh yeah.
There you
Okay, that's
There we
better.
go.
Okay, good.
My
And
husband.
all I have left really is the tree on this side.
Oh, you're still making the
Oh,
husband.
wow.
Cute.
Aww.
My husband. Aw.
So Doreen, read the poem to us.
It says, my husband, a strong arm to lean upon, a tender shoulder to cry upon, a patient ear to sound upon. Seriously?
I was gonna say she's gonna cry.
Upon, a loving heart to rely upon.
Yeah.
All these things I find in you, my only lover and my best friend.
Aww.
We know how much you love him, Dor.
5 years.
Oh, you need one of those tags, Dora, that says this took forever.
Yeah.
So wear those tags on the back. Says this took forever. You
Yep.
better appreciate it.
As long as the tag doesn't say, just like my marriage, this took forever.
And you know, this is 14 counts, so you'd think it would
know.
have gone a little faster, but there's a lot of color changes throughout the whole thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Very, very lovely.
Yeah, you know where it's gonna end up when it's done?
Where?
In the closet.
In the closet.
You are so funny. Okay, whips. Works in progress. Lisa, Oh, I forgot you. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I told you I was going to write this down, and I did a really bad job of
Yes,
it.
you
Okay.
did. This
Okay.
is real quick. I just wanted to say that I said I was working on some cards, so I've got 36 cards.
ooh.
Wow.
And
Right.
I've got the front. I still have more to make though, and I have the fronts done on them, but I haven't figured out what to do on the inside. I don't know if I'm going to stamp it. I don't know if I'm going to put like a sticker in there. I don't really know that part yet. But obviously, putting the fronts together is the main thing. And so this is the Happy Birthday the primary
Pack.
color one. This is from Echo Park, the Happy Birthday collection. I also have the Pastelli Happy Birthday collection that I'm also going to make cards for. So right now I'm focusing on this one. And that's what I'm working on.
Nice.
Are you, whose pattern did you use for this marathon bunch of cards?
I
Is this
didn't use these sketches, and I'll talk about it in a minute, but I just
Okay.
kind of followed the advice of one of the YouTubers that I follow.
Okay.
Make cards
Cool.
from a paper pack.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Dora just sent me a text saying we have 15 minutes left.
Okay.
So we're going to keep us moving along here,
Yes.
and we are
Now we're
going
gonna do whips.
We're going to do whips, works in progress. So who would like to go first? Doreen.
Or
Excellent.
Right, I started this 3 years ago. This one is for my niece,
oh,
Mhm.
pretty.
college dorm,
Oh yeah, I like that.
and it's made by this Fenway.
Mhm.
But
Great.
let me tell you, it's challenging, even on 14 count. It's very challenging. I mean,
Pick the
this is what I've
hardest
gotten done so
cross
far.
stitches. Wow.
But
Looks
the
good so far.
pattern, oh goodness, what did I do with the pattern? The pattern is like 1,000 pages long. So
Oh boy.
Don't
But it's-
show the actual pattern, Dor, because that's a violation of copyright.
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, she's gonna love it. I hope she doesn't watch this YouTube, but she will. But she's gonna love it.
It's beautiful.
I'm
huh?
done.
It's always more spectacular in person anyway. So
That's
You
right.
know what I've noticed about YouTubers though is they kind of use this as a way of being accountable, so that the next time you come on, you can show.
So you're like, oh, I have to get it done before the next video.
I've done this much more. Yeah, so I actually kind of like that. All right, so Dora did her whip. Lysa, you've got whips?
Yes, I have this one. I just want to show you my blanket that I'm making.
Oh.
So I've gotten, this is one end, and then it works its way down.
Back it up a little bit, honey. It's too close to the
Yeah,
camera.
I'm trying. I got to move my chair.
Okay.
All right, so here we go.
wow.
That,
Mm.
so you can kind of see that.
Beautiful.
Can't get the whole thing in because I have a wall. But anyway, so I'm
So
making
how big is it
progress
going to be?
on that and working on that. I had to order some more yarn. I ran out of the green, so I'm gonna get that hopefully next week, and then I'll keep on keeping on.
What is the yarn, Lise?
I'm using a bunch of different yarns. I've got some Red Heart, and I've got the one that I ran out of was the Vanna's Choice, and then I've got I think all the rest are Red Heart. But yeah, so I just need to get some more of that and keep on crocheting that blankie.
There you go. Kelley, do you have whips?
Yes,
Thought so.
just one. So it's a scrapbook page, and I can't tell you what the paper is or what my doodads, where they are, because they're all from my stash, and like I've already taken them all out of the packages. But anyway, this is like, it says
Aww.
with Mom.
Oh, pretty.
So anyway,
Yeah.
from a few years ago when Mom was here, I think around Easter. So
Nice.
Really pretty.
Nice. Very nice. Kath, do you have whips?
No, not that I can
whips.
pick up. They're not glued down.
Okay. Sandy, you got whips?
Are you kidding?
I know. Me
I-
Of
too.
course she does.
Okay, so this is literally what I've been working on while we've been doing it, and it may look like not much right now, but this is the body of a cat. So unlike the other two cats, this one is like a sitting cat. The head will be up here, and then this is the body, and then the tail and the legs.
Okay.
And it's the same. It's also from Awesome Pattern Studio. And then after I get done with this, I have one more that I'm planning, and I'm going to make like a collage on the wall, or maybe turn it into a quilt. I have.
That's a good idea. I like the
like
quilt
a wall
idea.
hanging. I think would be pretty. So I wanted to make this for the first day of school because we're still dressing professionally, even when we're on video classes. So I have this dress partially done, and the dress I'm making is the one the model is showing. There's the technical drawing of it. It's the one in the middle. It's a short sleeve, has a ruffle around the hem, and I'm using a fairly drapey, lightweight cotton, I think rayon blend.
Yeah.
Yes. And the pattern is a Laura Ashley design, and I just kind of felt like this material just lent itself to that. Lots of little teal and purple, and I thought that was really pretty. My other whips that I'm hoping I can turn into a finished object very soon. I have a quilt top, and I finally bought the backing to go with it so that I can sandwich it and do this. I'm not going to open the whole thing, but just to give you a sneak peek. This was actually my own design. I have a little more room, so I'm going to stand up back here. So this is the quilt folded in half.
Wow.
So the top of it is kind of a cream color. I use Moda fabrics for that. The bottom of it's a very dark charcoal gray, so it's not pure white or black at the bottom. And then I use scraps from my fabric stash because I don't get rid of anything. And what's special about this is
like Doreen's paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that kind of scrapbook paper too, but most of the fabrics that I use, and it kind of peaks in the center. So most of the fabrics from here were fabrics I used to make clothes for my now 13-year-old daughter when she was very small.
That's
so I look at it and it just kind of brings back like, oh, that fabric was from this little dress.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's neat.
That is
this
very
little
sweet.
outfit. So that's
very, very sweet.
that. And I have one other that I'm trying to figure out what to do. And if somebody has a good idea, you can put it in the comments. I started messing around with an ombre pack of what was a jelly roll.
Oh,
So I was thinking maybe like a table runner.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's just sort of, I don't know what it's going to be. Either a table runner or maybe like a thing that would go across the foot of a bed.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
But I need some. I haven't hit the inspiration to finish this yet.
Well, maybe now you will.
Maybe now, yeah.
That's right. Get some
All right.
ideas.
So I'm going to hold my whips until next time because they'll only have this much little bit done on them anyway. So we'll be. But I'm going to move us into haul, and I'll start with that. So I did get something I'm pretty excited about, actually, starting, and it is.
Cute. Are they like little sleds?
Aw,
They are little sleds. They're little Christmas ornaments.
Oh,
that's adorable.
cute.
And here is the sled, and you cross stitch them on perforated paper, which I've never done before, and you cut around it, and you glue it to this is a church and a barn, 2 barns, I guess.
Yeah,
Those
that's
are pretty.
cool.
Interesting.
So
adorable.
yeah, I got these from Everything Cross Stitch, which I had never ordered before Sandi told us about it.
I love
And
everything.
they have all different ones of these patterns, all snowmen and Santas and all different kinds of things. So I thought those would be pretty easy to do. So that's I have more haul, but I'll save that to the next time too. So who's got haul?
I have haul.
Lisa.
Yes. Remember you told me to save it. So I ordered this from my Creative Memories dealer, Doreen. But I got this cool, paper. It's trains. There's like, you can't really, I'll show you the back. It's like all these different scenes with trains.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
And then they have like white space over here for you to put like photos or whatever. I had been going through some old photos, and when the kids were little, we just did all kinds of we went to train museums and train places and stuff. And there's like the cute stickers that goes with it. So I got that. And then last year, Steffi and I went on a trip with her school to London and Paris. And Creative Memories has a paper pack that's called London and Paris.
Nice.
And it's got all these different, got some solids, got some prints, and then it has all these cool stickers. And I noticed that because I picked up some other London and Paris stuff here and there, and I've noticed that it's all red, white, and blue. Yeah, but if you think about it, the British flag's red, white, and blue, the French flag's red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
So then I also saw this, what's it called? Festive Fourth, that has a bunch of red, white, and blue. Now, yes, of course, it has like some USA and 4th of July stickers that I wouldn't be able to use with the London and Paris set, but I don't have a lot of reds in my,
I've got
my
tons.
stash. And so I like having some collections that are kind of coordinated for me that I can just pull out. And then the other thing I got was this, see what it's called. It's Doodlebug Essentials. It's the Hello collection.
That's
It comes
cute.
with paper and stickers and alphas, and then it has some little embellishments and some bling and some other.
Ooh.
And I got the 6x6 that goes with it. And then I got this that they call odds and ends, which Kathy calls doodads. Or if you want to be fancy, ephemera, which is fancy for doodads. Die cuts, right? But anyway, so this I'm going to use to make some cards.
Very
Cool.
That really is cute. That's a little bit of a departure from Doodlebug. That's pretty neat.
They have some stuff that's really uber cutesy for me, but this has more, I think I like it because it's got more of the, maybe not as pastel of the colors.
Love the colors.
Navy kind of grounding in
Yeah, I like it.
I really like it.
I do too.
Yeah.
Awesome. And we'll do one more haul. Kelley, I know you have a big haul.
You want to do me this week because I don't know, like if I can, how fast I can get it out of the box.
What? Okay. Do you want to wait till next time then?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, she has a big surprise that she got.
Yeah.
It's very
It's
exciting.
Very cool.
All right. So before we wrap it up, Crafty Lysa is going to have a segment every time we meet, and it is "What is my favorite?" Is that what you called it?
That's not the crafty question.
The crafty question.
The crafty question.
The crafty question. All right. So Lysa, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Okay. I just thought it'd be fun to kind of do a craft related question because we all have different favorites and tips and ideas and that kind of thing. So just a way to kind of everybody give a little feedback. But so this week I thought, since we're joining YouTube, we're becoming YouTubers, then I thought maybe everybody could share, let's just say one of their favorite YouTube channels. You know, some of us have multiple YouTube channels. Some of us only watch one or two YouTubers. So I will, so I'll share, one of my favorite YouTubers is called, the channel is called May Made It. And May is this lady in Alabama, and she has a craft store, and she does like 3 videos a week. And she does a lot of paper crafting, which I love, of course. She makes cards and mini albums and things like that. And she has some other videos as well where she talks about products, or she does more like other kinds of crafts. I don't really watch those. I really like the paper crafting ones. I really only watch those. But she has a segment that she has a thing that she's done the last 3 like Christmases around Christmas time, where she takes a paper pack, a Christmas paper pack, and she calls it As Many As. And she shows you how to take apart a paper pack. You know, it has like the cut aparts, the paper, has the stickers, everything. She shows you how to take apart a paper pack and make Christmas cards or holiday cards, whatever you want to say, out of just everything that's in this pack, and how to use, like how to cut your paper so you can use scraps, or how to use like the you know, the 3x4s and the 4x6s, those are like automatic card fronts, and use the big stickers. And then she shows you how to kind of, you know, layer the stickers together, layer the smaller stickers together. So she usually gets about 60 cards,
Wow.
50 or 60 cards out of a paper pack.
Wow.
And so I'm following that with my birthday cards that I'm making, and using the stickers, the cut aparts, the paper, everything like that. So like I said, I'm on 36 right now. I mean, and I still have like a whole bunch of stickers left. I still have lots of paper left, like 3 or 4 sheets of paper left. So I'm just going to go to town on it. So
That sounds fun,
Yay.
actually. That
Yeah.
sounds super fun. Okay, who else got a favorite YouTuber?
Oh,
I found, go Kelley.
Kathy. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Kath, and then Kelley can go.
Okay. I found one that I like sketches. And I have like file folders full of pages I've torn out of magazines with ideas on them, but I also like sketches. And people who use lots of sketches have so much fun because they tear them all apart and turn them around upside down, sideways, and get all different ideas. So Allison Davis from Scrapbook Generation has a thing called Scrapbook Sketch Support. So if you go to YouTube and you put in Scrapbook Sketch Support, there's like at least 7 different
link it.
things of all that, which I found very interesting.
Nice. I'll link all these YouTubers down below.
Yeah.
So people can click on them. Dora, who's your favorite? Oh, I was going to go to Kelley. Kelley,
Kelley.
who's your favorite YouTuber?
Well, this is not these guys are not crafty. They're really cool and fun. Their YouTube channel's called Twins the New Trend.
I love that.
Yeah.
You know them?
Yes, I've been watching them.
They are so cool. So they are, for the uninitiated, they are these 2 young men who are, I think they're like 17 or 18, and I think they're fraternal twins. Well, I know they're twins, and they're fraternal. And sometimes their brother joins them, but their whole shtick is that they listen to music that most of it I think has been around. Everything I've seen them watch is music that has been around for quite some time. Anywhere from, like, I've seen them do like Ella Fitzgerald way back like 40s. I've seen them do 80s and 90s music. And what I really respect and appreciate about them is that they are very open-minded. So they do all different genres, all different eras. And like I've seen, and so they listen to the song for the very first time and you get to see their reaction. So I've seen them do things as far-ranging as Dolly Parton, Jolene.
I see that one.
Yeah.
Phil Collins, In the Air Tonight. And I'm trying to think.
I saw the one where they did Africa by Toto.
Yeah.
Yes,
That was cool.
I saw that one too.
I just love that song.
I stayed up till 1 o'clock in the morning watching them one night.
Oh, I'm going to watch that one. I've never heard of them.
They
they're
are
great.
so fun. And so, like, sometimes you just need something light, and particularly in this era of COVID, you know,
Yes.
they are just fun to watch.
Absolutely.
Thank
My
you
favorite.
for that.
Sorry. My favorite YouTuber is also a fun one.
What is it?
Randy Rainbow.
Oh, yeah.
He does parodies. A lot of the parodies are of Broadway musical songs from Broadway musicals,
Right.
and not all, but many of them are. And they tend to be on current topics, but they are brilliantly hilarious. His video editing is absolutely amazing. And the bottom line is they are a good distraction when I've just had a day.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I just need to laugh. I will just put it on. I'll sing along with it. And it's
I love
just
that.
fun.
I love that. And Doreen, who's your favorite? Oh, well, she texted me earlier who her favorite YouTuber is. So get ready for it.
Oh, no.
Queensryche.
Yep.
That's all I watch. That's all I care about. If you don't have long hair,
Texted me earlier.
that's my story and I'm sticking to it.
She said, "Can my favorite YouTuber be Queensryche?" And I said,
Oh, no.
"Okay."
Sure, Dora, whatever you want, hon.
Of course.
I love it. That's Dora, you're so
Please,
funny.
right.
We love you, Dora.
We need to wrap this up, but
Okay.
so, you all know
But thank
this.
you for sharing that.
Yes,
Yes.
I love them. I had never watched a YouTube video before COVID-19, and I now subscribe to 170 channels.
My God.
You go all in, don't you, Rebecca?
Oh, you know, I'm either in or out, one
Not
way or the
subtle.
other. There's no halfway with me.
That's
So
right.
I basically watch YouTube instead of TV now, it's because
Yeah.
TV, there's nothing on. So my favorite cross stitch, I have a lot that I watch, and so I don't know, I hate to be not highlight
One
the
of your
others.
favorite. One
But
of-
okay, so my very most favorite is a cross stitcher named Niecie Lynn. And she was one of the first ones that I started watching back in the spring. And she's from Texas and she's Southern. And she's very, very funny. And she makes beautiful cross stitch and she's very sweet. So I highly recommend of the 170 that I watch.
Rebecca thinks we're going to have 116 more weeks that she can offer a new one every week.
Oh, we got material. We
Yeah.
got material.
We got plenty. All right, y'all. So we have exceeded our time. Doreen, you very kindly were time watching, which was great because I have not been doing that. So I hope everybody enjoyed meeting us. We certainly had a good time, as we always do. But please subscribe to us. We would really like that. Comment, ask questions. We'll respond to them each time. We expect to be back in a couple of weeks. And
Give our video a like.
Give our video a like. And I hope you all have a good couple of weeks and that you stay safe, that you get some crafting done. And wait, we forgot to do Kelley's thing, the
Yeah,
flag.
we're gonna end
We're
on
gonna
this.
end with that.
Yeah.
Here I
Oh,
am
we can
ending.
do it.
Let's
Okay.
Kelley, we're gonna end with Kelley actually. Whoops.
Yes.
Okay. So this is just arrived today from Etsy, this fun little thing that I ordered. I actually saw my neighbors, several of my neighbors had yard signs that were similar to this. And so I was like, I don't know where they got them, but I figured Etsy would be a good place to start. So mine is actually a little yard flag because I thought that would be more sturdy. And so what it says is, in this house, we believe Black Lives Matter, women's rights are human rights, no human is illegal, science is real, love is love, and kindness is everything. So I love it. Can't wait to read that.
Yay!
Yay. So on that note, kindness is everything. Say bye, everybody.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody.
See you next time.
Bye.
This party will liven up next time.